Hello, everybody. This is Miss Mattis, and I'm coming with you with a little tech knowledge to give your student access and you access to how we are using Kahoot for our online e-learn platform. So this is going to be a little short tip that you can use or your student can use in order to understand how to split a screen when we are playing Kahoot or other online gaming systems for educational purposes. First of all, students are to go to kahoot.it and I provide them a game code. So I have put in Kahoot here and it comes up, and for the student, it will come up as this. This is the Kahoot app. So if I click on the Kahoot app, if you would like your student to download it, they're able to actually download this app from the Apple Store or to get it on Google Play. So they can go on Google Play and then they would add Kahoot and it should be able to become a part on their computers, okay? Also, if they go through the Clever app that's connected to their school account, they will be able to get on Kahoot from there as well. When we play a game, I push play and it will come to this screen. This screen is where I provide students with a game pin. The game pin, they will type in this box and push enter, and that is how your student, or you, my student, will be able to get into the game. From my side, I'm going to place the login. Let's see if it still has me signed up. I'm going to log in because I am the facilitator, the teacher. I can actually have a game code to start it, to really show you what it looks like in the process of it. So as this is trying to sign me in, it's redirecting me. Let's see, it's going to take me where I need to go. Okay, it's doing something else. Usually it doesn't have to do that. If I go straight to Kahoot, it's able to do that, but it's trying to make sure that it has me on the correct platform, which is fine. So now I'm going to go here and it's going to have me to be able to create it. It should log me in because I'm already in the system as the facilitator, the teacher, okay? So here I am. Now, for example, say that I want to do weather and earth with storm. I want to play this with my class because we're learning about weather and the earth and the storm and there's other questions and things of that nature. What I do as a teacher is I push play. I can assign it where your student can do it at home if we have different activities where they can play at home and they're learning, because the questions are all of this is geared towards educational purposes. Some of them is for game time, meaning that it's some things that are like social skills development versus like playing with each other versus the academics, but for the most part, it's all academically based. So I'm going to go here because I'm going to write down this game pin and I'm going to split my screen so I can show you how it will look for your student as they log in. So here we go. I can select, that's my part. I'm not worried about any of that. I can change it. But this is what it's going to do. They go here to ready to join, and then it gives me this game code. Your student will have to toggle between two screens. That's me, so I don't want that anymore. I'm going to take this one off, and we're going to go here. Okay. Now I'm going to see what I push there, so I make that one. This will actually, if I was going through this and sharing it, okay, I just took that screen and dragged it over. Did you see how I did that? I just took what I had there and dragged it over. So now I have two set screens, okay? And I'll show you one more. Let's see if I can take this screen and I dragged it over. Do you see what I just did? Now I can just exit out of that one. So you take the screen and you drag it over. Now I have two screens. And this one, I will do 501667, and I can push enter to enter, okay? So I just went to this top, pushed down on the button or on the mouse area and slid it over so it can become its own. Our nicknames, The kids just usually put their first name, no last names unless it's the last initial, and now I'm in. I'm going to make this screen go bigger because I'm going to start the game. I have one player, but this is how all students will be able to log in. And then I'm going to take it back here. And now I have two screens that I am using in order to engage, okay? So here's my question here. And then I have to pick one of these, okay? How do I pick it? I pick it by looking at this triangle and looking to see if that's my choice. So I read the question from here, I look at the answer choices, and whichever answer choice I believe it is, I'll push it, okay? And for purposes, I'm not reading this, I'm just showing you how it's done, okay? So then it goes to the next one. Sometimes it's on the timer or sometimes the teacher's doing it. And it goes to next. And then the same thing will happen. Here it is. The storm is able to control the local temperatures and precipitation over short periods of time known as. Now, here are the choices I have available. If I think it's climate, I need to push the triangle. If I think the answer is weather, I need to push the diamond. If I think the answer is atmosphere, I need to push the circle. And if I think the answer is jet streams, I need to push the square. And you can tell that we're being timed, right? Yes, it's on the timer. So I have to select my choice, and it'll let me know if I'm right or if I'm wrong. And it also tells us what is the right or the wrong answer, okay? It will have other students here, and it will also show if they're on the top level, who's the first three, how they're ranking with the rest of their class. Which of the following helps naturally control the weather on Earth? If I think it's wind patterns, I will what? Yes, push the triangle. If I think it's ocean temperatures, what would I push? Yes, I will push the diamond over here. If I think it's ocean currents that help naturally control the weather on Earth, I would push the circle. And if I think the sun is what naturally controls the weather on Earth, I would push the square, okay? So if you see, I've been just pushing triangles just to get us through there. I'll push a triangle again, and the right answer was the sun, so it'll go ahead and push the sun, okay? So for purposes of showing you this, just want to run through this. This is how it works. Students, how do you toggle? I'm going to show you one more time before I get off of here, and it can be with anything. Let me just cancel that real quick. Let me go over here and say jungle, okay, or jungle or something like that. And I wanted to take this about the jungle, and I want to slide this over. Do you see what I just did? I can slide it. It does not have to be. This is a whole different page, and I can take it and slide it. Over here, I'm pushing my mouse key, and then I'm using the mouse, and I'm dragging it. So you got to find a way to drag it. If you're using a mouse, like a mouse, it's great. If you're using your mouse pad on your computer, the same thing. So I want you to practice that, all right? That is the way that you can have a split screen to play Kahoot. And I hope that this 6th grade scholar video from Mrs. Mattis' class has helped you today. See you next time.